Alright, welcome back to The Rising of the Shield Hero, anime review, episode number 38. So, I have no idea why in the world last week they decided to postpone this last week. Yeah, I don't get it. It's weird. And I don't think Crunchyroll released a statement of, here's the thing. For the previous episodes we had this season, the first 7, all simuldubbed. And then for some weird reason, do not know the reason for this, Crunchyroll decided to have this episode take a week off. They released the sub, but not the dub. Now, there's a few different things probably what happened. Number 1, the audio was probably bad. They probably need to re-record it. Number 2, that maybe was an actor who got their lines in time, because basically they record, from what I've heard, they not recorded in the same location, so somebody may not got their lines in time for this episode. I highly doubt it was Barry Knickerbocker, because I don't think that she was the issue here. Why don't I think so? Because I generally think that she probably would be making sure she gets her lines in on time. Do I think it was Simfu? No, I don't think it was him. I mean, I highly doubt the lead voice actor will get his lines in late. My guess is it was probably one of the supporting actors. Presumably. Not one of the main ones. That's probably what happened. Maybe it was several running late. That, or maybe there was a storm. Or maybe they wanted to give the actors a week off. I don't know. Or maybe they were all busy that week and they couldn't record these lines. It is possible, but I honestly have no idea. Here's the thing, some of these voice actors are NDA, so I can't exactly ask them about something like that. So, let's talk about this episode. Well, this episode this basically starts adapting book 14 of the light novels, this one. Yep, 8 episodes in, and we're finally adapting book 8. Yes, book 8. And this episode adapts the prologue and the first 2 chapters. Start out with basically after a night celebrating from taking to the lighthouse, and apparently some of the allies are basically hungover. So they plan to have big conquest. They plan to take the old capital because that's apparently where the capital used to be. It was explained that the reason why the capital moved was because the advisor suggested it. The evil advisor and treats the emperor like a puppet, and she's the actual ruler of the country. Yep, and they go there first, but before they go there, they have to deal with a Hydra that had been released, presumably by the government, probably because basically took their lighthouse. And a lot of this episode is basically mostly put the main characters fighting a freaking Hydra, and later on, the allies do show up, and of course, they kind of beat the first one. Of course, they have the sacred thing on it. Of course, they cut that off, and then, of course, they defeat it, but it explodes. But then, oh crap, there's another one that pops up, and then another one underneath the real one, and then they beat that. And that takes up a lot of the episode to fight with these 3 Hydras. And then, of course, the Blacksmith wonders basically about, apparently these things were sealed, because the official cover story was that the Emperor defeated these damn things. Not sealed them, defeated them. And so then they have the core revealed what the heck this thing is. And it's a cursed sword. A cursed sword known as the cursed sword Ama no Makama sword. I presumably think that's where it shows up, basically in that 3rd chapter. But so the blacksmith's master proceeds to pick it up. And apparently that's affected because curses don't affect him anyways. Also in this episode, we do see one of the cardinal heroes help out Nafumi. I think it's the boat hero. Yes, him and the girl who likes him. It's Itsuki. Yeah, Itsuki and his the woman who likes him, of course. Yeah, they proceed to, help out, and of course, defeat it, and that's pretty much the episode. And of course, they plan to go to the capital with basically Raptalia basically being a figurehead And of course, there's a joke. It's like, oh, maybe, uh, which, yeah, I'm looking forward to basically discussing the rest of this. We only have, sadly put, we have 4 more episodes left to go for the whole season. Yep. 1 more. Yep. So yeah, that's Piggy Up Took a View. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Next up, we have a Comic Corner, and it's on to Reborn as a Vending Machine. Yep. But to use the next video. Bye.